Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die, I'm focused on the music. And I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die.
So right now, I am cleaning out my board. I'm writing new personal brand strategy. Actually, it's the old one. I'm just writing it down on this board. Previously, I wrote it down for Make Me Garden. I wrote down a brand strategy for Make Me Garden, which didn't come into use. But yeah, I do write. I actually wrote a couple of customized branding plans for 2-3 people for whom it's been working also. So even for myself, for my own personal brand, I've been using it. So the reason, actually I pushed with every person I spoke about, I had to push the concept of branding onto them. The reason being, branding is something I realized and I understood that it is way different from building a business or any other thing in general. Branding wins over anything else on the internet. And when I say internet right now, literally social media apps is basically internet for the Gen X right now. They don't use internet at all, apart from 5 fucking apps, 5 or 6 apps. That's basically internet. I know if you're not into these fucking apps, that creates the situation for yourself. Anyways, so this is where the concept of branding comes in. I guess this would be the best example I could give you. Why is branding so important? Now look at Ambani. Now if you ask a normal person, they may think he's a businessman, but essentially Ambani is a brand in the marketplace. Now if tomorrow, if Ambani loses all his wealth and he comes up with a business plan, people will still be willing to give him money because he has created the brand for himself. The value is in Ambani and the businesses are the byproduct which have been derived through Ambani. Again, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, value is from him, divided through other areas. So another big person was like that was Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, he started Apple and he was kicked out of Apple. Oh fuck yeah, he was kicked out of Apple and then he knew he was the main value provider. So he went on to create something called Pixels. So Pixels was bought again by Apple. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it was. So again, he got into the company through another way because he held that value proposition. So right now I'm writing down the brand strategy for myself, and first thing is IG, and for IG it's daily one reel post. Maybe I don't post every day, but yeah, we could include that. Stories as usual. So for Instagram, my thing is focused on 1 reel a day, post, story and YouTube promotions. So again, my goal at the end of the day is to drive audience from 5 to 6 different platforms, not just sticking to Instagram. So that's why I'm present on every single platform. I'll come down to it. So now we're done with Instagram. Next thing, LinkedIn. LinkedIn we have daily 1 reel So for LinkedIn, it's daily one reel plus written content, because on LinkedIn you need content. People read through your content. Again, this content, there's a certain way you write it down. So basically, you call this copywriting. Copywriting doesn't mean you copy paste it. Copywriting is something else altogether, which talks about how you write your entire message in such a way that the other person understands and your point is conveyed and delivered. So really one reel plus written content, then one post. So for LinkedIn, I wrote down daily one reel plus written content for the reel. I explained it. Then the next thing is one post about make me garden. I usually take the content from Instagram and write up another content on it and post it on LinkedIn. And then the last would be another written post. Maybe it'll be 4 or 5 lines short, thought for the day or whatever is going on in my mind. Random post like that, or something I learned today. I would talk about that. And plus I wrote interact with connection. So on LinkedIn, the reach 97% of the audience is dead. They don't interact with your posts. This is what I've been told, and I've tried it for myself, and I've seen that it is that way. So it's only the 3% who engage with your content. So when you interact with other people's content, again you leave a genuine response. You don't just leave a random hi, wow, or some shit like that. You leave a genuine response. This way you're legit interacting, and this gives another person incentive to interact with your posts. So that is for LinkedIn. Then we have Twitter. So for Twitter, I wrote down one reel plus YouTube link. Then daily at 3 a.m. while taking a dump, I just write up a small tweet and I put that up. And the next thing after that is reply to the few people who ever respond to my tweets, or I interact with other people who I follow. That will be for Twitter. Then for YouTube, it is for YouTube, it's just one video every single day I upload, plus a description about the video. Now I don't take the same description and put it on LinkedIn. I write separately for LinkedIn again. Let's go to Facebook. So Facebook, I do the same thing. Whatever I do on LinkedIn, I put the same shit on Facebook. I mean, I'm lazy to do more about it, but you can write a different content for Facebook, because again the audience over there is different. So they would require another kind of material, but I am just posting whatever I put on LinkedIn on Facebook as well. What else do we have? WhatsApp. I consider WhatsApp also as a social media app. Actually, it is. WhatsApp. So for WhatsApp, it's again the same one reel, and then I write a short description. Again, this description is written according to the people who watch my stories. To be honest, I don't know who watches because I have my blue ticks off, so I don't see who watches my stories, but I do get responses. So through that, I understand who watches my stories. So accordingly, I type up a small message on it. So here you have Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and WhatsApp. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm planning to be on something called Triller also, so we'll see about that. I'm not consistent on that though. I will definitely look into that. So yeah, here I just wrote down this entire strategy while shooting this video, and observe, I'll be doing the exact same shit which I wrote down here on every single social media platform, and I'll anyways drop the link of all these social media handles down in the description, or down in the description, and you can check it out. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm working on personal branding. At the same time, I'm working with other people to build their own brands, personal brands. It's fun, exciting, because all of this is interesting. We get to know about how a person is perceiving you in the first place, and then building an audience around that. However you are, building an audience around that. Gary Vee has taught me a lot. Literally everything which I wrote down right now, learned through his videos. Not even kidding. Probably watched more than 100 hours. Now I could say for Gary Vee also. Previously it was for Grant Cardone. But now I could say it for, Gary Vee as well. So yeah, this is my branding plan, and anyone can use this. I guess I'll just type it down in the description also if I'm not too lazy today. So if I do that, you can just copy paste it and just follow it. If you want to build a personal brand, it's going to help. If you want to build a business, same fucking formula into volume. Your volume increases. That's it. Let's just say here I put 111. Actually, I can do more, but I am not doing more because I am focusing on other actual business also where I'll be working. So if you can do more, but if you're a business, you'll have to focus on more of everything over here. It's not my formula. I took it off. I did not take it off Gary Vee. Like, I watched several pieces of his content. I started picking one by one, and I created my own thing. So that's like, he's my source. Gary Vee is my fucking source, and I trust him, and I think you should also go follow him and learn more about him. So that'll be it for today.